Now it's time for the Mike Norvell TV show, presented by AutoZone, official sponsor of Tiger Athletics. From parts to helpful advice, AutoZone has everything you need to get in the zone. AutoZone. The show is supported by the Tennessee Lottery, Subway, and Chick-fil-A.
Welcome in, everybody. Year number 4 of the Mike Norvell era. And, Coach, it's been a great run so far. We take a look at the last 3 years, 26 wins, best 3-year period. Unbelievable at home, 18-3, 2 divisional titles, 3 straight balls. It's good to have you back. What are you looking forward to in year number 4? Well, it's good to be a Memphis Tiger. It's a great time for our football program. A lot of excitement going into this season upcoming. We got a great group of young men. We're looking forward to getting this thing started. I know one thing for sure. We're all just can't wait. It's less than a week away before that first game with Ole Miss, but a lot of changes, and we'll talk a bunch about that as we go through this program. But let's start with 3 different coordinators in the 3 critical areas. That's been obviously a transition with our program. We've had new leadership on both sides of the ball and with our special teams unit. But I tell you, we've hired some incredible men. And Adam Fuller, our defensive coordinator, Pete Limbo on special teams, and Kevin Johns with the offensive side. It's just the way that they've transitioned in, building relationships with our players. The culture has been established, and that's something that I'm really proud of our players, of the work that they've put in over the last 3 years. But those relationships are critical. And I think that the way that our guys have worked, the amount of time that's gone into that, we're learning some new languages, new expectations, and our kids have just done a remarkable job in spring practice, throughout the summer workouts, and then definitely here in fall camp. One of the things you get expectations. I know you don't mind those, but I got to tell you, I was reading a guy named Ralph Russo, who's a national writer, and he has Memphis in the Cotton Bowl against Michigan. In the preseason, you've been favored in every game. I think you sort of embrace that, though. Well, I want our program to be received at a first-class level, and when people are talking good about you in the off-season, that shows some of the work that's been done. That does nothing for us going into game 1, and you've got to work, you've got to earn it, you've got to earn it on the practice field, and then you got to go and perform on game day. And we've got some guys that are going to have to elevate their game. We've got some new faces. We've lost a couple of dynamic players to the National Football League this last year. We graduated some guys on the offensive line. We have a ton of competition on the defensive side of the ball. I think every aspect of our program is working to progress, but now we have to get it done on the field. And it is almost here. Here is what is coming up on the program today. You're going to love this training camp review. We'll go over all that was done here and in Jackson, that bonding trip. And then there's plenty more coming your way. Allie Prescott, interim athletic director, will tell us what we've got coming, and we'll get a little ticket count on the Ole Miss. And then the AutoZone road ahead is that game against the Rebels. Coming up here in just a minute, we'll take a look at training camp.
Duralast, proven tough so you can always deliver. Only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in how we support our communities, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Fire it up!
Duralast, proven tough so you can always deliver. Only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
Hey everybody, if it's a Chevy, Olive Branch is where you need to go. The all-new Chevy Silverado HD and the first new Blazer in a decade are here at All-Star Chevrolet. Best buying experience in the Mid-South. Find it, drive it, save time and money. Traverse, Trail Boss, best new Chevy All-Star lineup ever. Take the All-Star Chevy Challenge for the win. Not South Haven, not the Pike, not Collierville. It's got to be Olive Branch, people.
And it's so easy to find new roads to Olive Branch and All-Star Chevrolet. Go to allstarautogroup.com.
Your business is an investment, and we want to help protect that investment. Since 1959, Floyd Fire Extinguisher and Steam Cleaning Company has been servicing the Mid-South, offering commercial vent hood steam cleaning and all sorts of fire protection, including fire extinguishers and automatic fire suppression systems. So when you need experienced commercial steam cleaning and fire protection 24 hours a day from a trained and professional staff, call Floyd Fire Extinguisher and Steam Cleaning Company at 901-743-3345.
You're watching the Mike Norvell TV show.
There are absolutely certain stages to every football season. We know that. By the way, I thought the best coaching staff ever for the spring game. That was outstanding. And then we got to fall camp, and you have this thing where you go to Jackson every year. That's bonding. What are I guess people would love to know, what's the first thing you think about with fall camp?
Well, you want to try to establish the identity of your team, and every team's going to be different. Last year we graduated 8 seniors and then had a couple guys that departed. So this is going to be a new look. We talked earlier about the leadership and the coaching staff. We've had an incredible offseason. Our guys have really put in a ton of work. I think we're a bigger, stronger, faster football team. But the work that goes on the practice field, how our guys are preparing each and every day, that's what's going to put you in a position to be successful on game day. And so, you try to establish the identity, you try to make guys uncomfortable, you prepare them for the adversity that we're going to see, and then you want to see consistency in the schemes, consistency in the execution of what we're doing, trying to develop that discipline in every phase of the game. But I've really enjoyed watching our guys work. The coaching staff that we have, they're all tremendous teachers, but even better men. They really have done a great job with the relationships with our players. You can see the response from our players in everything we're asking them to do. And you mentioned going to Jackson. You see a team coming together. We use that word family quite a bit, because it is an all-inclusive approach. Yes, we care deeply about what our guys are doing on the field, but even more so what they're doing away from it. And so getting a chance to know their story, the path of how they became to Memphis, and really what they're trying to accomplish.
You did lose some folks, but you didn't lose your quarterback, and Brady White is back. And if he can progress like Riley Ferguson did, your other quarterback, from one year to the next, this could be a brilliant year.
Yeah, I've been really pleased with Brady. I think he's had a great offseason. He's about between 10 to 15 pounds heavier than he was last year, stronger, faster, moving better. The confidence in what we're asking him to do schematically is at an all-time high. He's had a great camp, and so we're looking forward to that. He's got some newcomers on the offensive line in front of him. We have 3 new starters there. Been able to move a couple guys around, and but we do have some great playmakers there on the perimeter and in the backfield to help give them some support.
Well, you mentioned that you do have Patrick Taylor back, but going are 2 guys to the NFL, Tony Pollard and of course Darrell Henderson. Who's going to be the next guy we're going to talk about?
I think Kenny Gainwell's shown some great flashes. Everybody knows about Patrick, but I think Kenny's really elevated himself. Kylan Watkins is another guy in the backfield that's done some great things. Antonio Gibson's had a wonderful off season, and I think there's a great opportunity for all guys to establish themselves in higher roles and become those playmakers that are needed.
Now on the defensive side, you see Adam Fuller. He's your new defensive coordinator, and what I hear is depth and team speed, and that's the biggest difference from a year ago.
Well, I mean, that's the speed is something that's critical for us, and this is the first year really coming in that we feel like at every position defensively we have quality depth. There's been a couple bumps and bruises and things that have shown up, but our guys they've really bought into Coach Fuller's style of approach to how we're going to play defensively. Great teacher, great fundamentals, and our guys can definitely fly around.
And then real quick, Pete Lembo is now your special teams coordinator. What a teacher. I watched him on the field. I mean, it's like a master.
Pete's a wonderful coach. coaching. He's a guy that has over a decade of head coaching experience, so he brings a great deal of leadership and overview to the program and what we're doing. Our guys have really bought into the things he's asking us to do in special teams units, and that's been a great strength for us in the past and has to continue to do so.
Yeah, I can't wait. Deeper, faster. I think we've got some replacements. It's going to be fun, that is for sure. So, how can you get tickets for games? What are the promotions? This man right here, Ali Prescott, he knows. He's next on the Mike Norvell Show.
The New York Suit Exchange kicks off with three ways to save. Buy one quality suit for just $149 and get the shirt, tie, belt, and socks free. Buy 2 suits for only $250 and get all this free. Or buy 3 quality suits for just $333 and still get the shirt, tie, belt, and socks free. Get three ways to save. This week, you pick the package that suits your budget.
You wear it well, New York Suit Exchange. Wolf Chase area on Highway 64.
I switched from Dodge.
We switched from Ford.
I switched from Ram. I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy. We switched to Chevy.
For dependability.
For these guys.
And just look at it.
We switched to Chevy.
See for yourself why people are switching at the Chevy All-Star Open House. Get 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 cash allowance when you finance with GM Financial. Or get a total value of over $8,700 on this all-new Silverado. See your Mid-South Chevy dealers.
What's up, Billy?
No hurry, no worry. What's up with you?
Your sloth here just turned over a new leaf.
How's that?
Bought a Tennessee cash ticket for tonight's drawing, added quick cash, and won instantly.
That sounds slothsome.
A faster chance at fun, a faster chance to win. Tennessee Cash with Quick Cash, only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun.
So what are you doing tonight?
I don't know. Wanna hang out?
Well, this is the Mid-South Chevy Dealers Drive for Sale, if you could say, and we've got Ali Prescott here, Interim Athletic Director until October the 1st. I know you've told me that when Laird Veach is going to come in, and I can't wait to see some of the things that he will implement, but you've already done some great things, pressed into service for your school, and I know your love for the school. It's starting with the new tennis center and all the things that you have helped, and I know you're going to stay with the university for a while, but let's start with tickets for the Ole Miss game, because everybody wants to know how close to a sellout are we going to be?
I think we're going to be very close, if not right at it, Dave. We've passed 20,000 in season tickets. I'm pretty sure that Ole Miss is about to fulfill, their entire allotment, and our phones have been ringing off the hook. So I'm confident that Coach Norvell and his staff and those student athletes are going to look up and see a packed Liberty Bowl Saturday morning at 11.
And I know when they come, it's a little different experience this year, just starting with the scoreboard.
It's amazing, Dave. We did a walkthrough the other day, and the clarity is like none I've ever seen in any football stadium around the country, and I've been in most of them, I think. It is just absolutely amazing. It's almost 50 by 100, so I mean, it is huge. And also there's a new board on the north end zone. So that's going to be great for the fan experience. We'll expand on our tailgate concert series, and what better way to kick it off than having the great young Reagan Strange, who was a semifinalist on The Voice. And she, of course, is the daughter of Tiger Sports Properties president, Todd Kaczynski. So that's going to be great. We've got some other amenities for our fans. We want to make that game day experience terrific, but we also want everybody to the anticipation to build until 11 a.m. when we kick off and watch our Tigers play.
And Tiger Lane, I know, is all spruced up, and those towers have been fixed. And back to that scoreboard, folks, if you want clarity HD, you're going to love this. Think of what we have at the Jumbotron at FedEx Forum. That's the kind of clarity you're going to get on something a lot bigger. So it is going to be really cool. There are other games that I want to talk with you about. The following Saturday, same time, 11 o'clock in the morning, Southern will be here. Kroger has stepped in again.
Yeah, thank goodness for Kroger. That is such a great zero waste, zero hunger promotion. Kroger is trying to end hunger in our community by 2025, and we're just honored to partner with them. All Kroger outlets are selling tickets for $10 for that game, and $1 from each ticket will be donated to the Memphis Food Bank to help this fight against hunger. And then, of course, the week after that, an off day, and then we play Navy on the 26th, and that'll be Military Appreciation Night. It'll be great to see the men from Annapolis in here. I'll get to see Chet Gladchuk. That'll be great. I'll have a packed house for that one, too.
Oh, I bet we will. And, you know, I like Navy here. We had a little trouble there, but that should be another outstanding game. And we got promotions coming up all the way through. Just want to remind everybody, Tulane, SMU, Cincinnati, that rounds out the 6 games. There will be something for every game, and that concert series is going to be terrific. So tell me, now that you're almost done with this tenure, what is it like? What has it been like for you to step in and be in this position?
It's been the greatest honor of my life with respect to my involvement in sports, Dave. When the president called me and asked me if I would be willing to stand in the gap until he could be deliberate and find a full-time AD, it took me about 5 seconds to say yes. And every minute of every day has just been exhilarating for me. It's a pretty all-consuming job, I will say that, but I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. Got an incredible staff to work with. Got all these coaches that I had an opportunity to meet that I'd never met before. I've just developed this great relationship with Mike Norvell, a new Penny from before, but it's been phenomenal. But we've got a tremendous young man who has paid his dues. He's ready to be an AD, and when I pass the baton to Laird Veach, this athletic department's going to be in fantastic shape.
You've done a great job filling in. And he's not done, because he's going to be working with the president on some other fundraising. If you see him, watch your wallet. That's all I can say. We take a break. When we come back, a little inside access coming your way.
Oh, yeah, come on. We get a good show. Don't get a picture. Oh, there we go. Come on, you stand right there. Stand next to your brother.
All right.
Duralast, proven tough so you can always deliver. Only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, and how we support our communities, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Fire it up.
Duralast, proven tough so you can always deliver. Only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
Hey everybody, if it's a Chevy, Olive Branch is where you need to go. The all-new Chevy Silverado HD and the first new Blazer in a decade are here at All-Star Chevrolet. Best buying experience in the Mid-South. Find it, drive it, save time and money. Traverse, Trail Boss, best new Chevy All-Star lineup ever. Take the All-Star Chevy Challenge for the win. Not South Haven, not the Pike, not Collierville. It's got to be Olive Branch, people.
And it's so easy to find new roads to Olive Branch and All-Star Chevrolet. Go to allstarautogroup.com.
Your business is an investment, and we want to help protect that investment. Since 1959, Floyd Fire Extinguisher and Steam Cleaning Company has been servicing the Mid-South, offering commercial vent hood steam cleaning and all sorts of fire protections, including fire extinguishers and automatic fire suppression systems. So when you need experienced commercial steam cleaning and fire protection 24 hours a day from a trained professional staff, call Floyd Fire Extinguisher and Steam Cleaning Company at 901-743-3345.
You're watching the Mike Norvell TV show.
One of the great things about watching this program just blossom under Mike is the engagement of the fans. And I mean, they are everywhere, from Fan Fest to Jackson.
I'm just stoked to be able to be a fan and be a part of what's going on right now. I mean, it's just exciting to what they expect this season to be and what I know this season is going to be.
Appreciate it. We're just excited to see what this season is going to be like.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the season.
I think it'd be our best season we've had in a long time, and that's including a 10-win season under Coach Fuente his last year here. I think it'll be the best season that Coach Norvell's had at Memphis. The defense looks really good. The offense looks just as stout as they have always been, and I'm really excited.
Go Tigers! For a while there, I did not believe that it would ever be like this. I really didn't. But you know, when you get it rolling, the way the Tigers have with the coaches that they've had, the quality coaches, the quality players that have come through, you know, it's really exciting, and just I definitely expect them to keep it going.
I tell you, we're so grateful for all the support, and to have Fan Fest there at the Liberty Bowl, to hear this fall camp, being able to go over to Jackson and have the scrimmage there at Lambeth, to see all the support that we're getting from this community, and understanding for our players who we represent. There's a great buzz about Tiger football here in the city of Memphis, and we're excited about the upcoming season, and you know, honored to be a part of just such a wonderful community and this exciting time.
And if you really want to see this in action, folks, next Saturday, come early, be a part of Tiger Walk. That is always very moving. It is time for the AutoZone Road Ahead. Yes, it's finally here. The Tigers and Ole Miss. That's next.
The New York Suit Exchange kicks off with three ways to save. Buy one quality suit for just $149 and get the shirt, tie, belt, and socks free. Buy two suits for only $250 and get all this free. Or buy three quality suits for just $333 and still get the shirt, tie, belt, and socks free. Get three ways to save. This week, you pick the package that suits your budget.
You wear it well, New York Suit Exchange.
Wolf Chase area on Highway 64.
I switched from Dodge.
We switched from Ford.
I switched from Ram. I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy. We switched to Chevy.
For dependability.
For these guys.
And just look at it.
We switched to Chevy.
See for yourself why people are switching at the Chevy All-Star Open House. Get 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 cash allowance when you finance with GM Financial. Or get a total value of over $8,700 on this all-new Silverado. See your Mid-South Chevy dealers.
Fire it up.
Duralast, proven tough so you can always deliver. Only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
Tiger Bookstore, your everything Tiger store, in-store or online. We're not just textbooks. We also have a huge selection of authentic Tiger gear. Thousands of Tiger items to choose from. T-shirts, polos, sweatshirts, and jackets. Your fan headquarters for gifts and collectibles. Many helmets, totes, car accessories, and decor. Game day gear like stadium seats, party supplies, tumblers, and glasses. This is your home for officially licensed Tiger gear. For everything Tigers, there's only one choice. The wise choice. Tiger Bookstore.
Proven tough so you can always deliver. Only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
You're watching the Mike Norvell TV show.
The weather forecast, believe it or not, is absolutely perfect for next Saturday. I think the high is going to be like 81, could be in the 70s when we kick it off. And here come the Rebels. Last time they were in town, it was a good day for the University of Memphis, but they're a little different this year, Coach. Two different coordinators from that league.
They are, and it's a great staff that we're going to go against. You have three former head coaches, FBS head coaches. We know Coach Rodriguez on the offensive side, Coach McIntyre on the defensive side. So there's a lot of things to prepare for and a lot of unknowns. This is a team that does return a lot of experience on the defensive side. You know, they've recruited at a very high level on the offensive side. We know it's going to be a talented, big, fast football team, but you know, our focus has really been on ourselves and just making sure we put our best foot forward.
That is an early game, as you all know by now, and we should point out it is, if you're not coming, we want you to come, but it will be right on our sister station, ABC. I don't think you have to get your players up for this one. They know these are the guys down the road from the SEC.
Well, it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity not only for our team but for our city. This is a showcase game. To open the season, there's always a great excitement for the year, but to open it against an SEC opponent at home in the Liberty Bowl, it's going to be a great day, a lot of buzz, and we're definitely fired up to be a part of it.
Proud to be a part of your year #4. Best of luck. We'll see you right back here next Sunday night. See you at the Liberty Bowl, 11 o'clock on Saturday.
Thanks for watching the Mike Norvell TV show, presented by AutoZone, official sponsor of Tiger Athletics. Visit them at AutoZone.com and start the job fast with free same-day store pickup and next-day delivery. Get in the zone. AutoZone. The show is supported by the Tennessee Lottery, Subway, and Chick-fil-A. This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield IMG College, under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Memphis. Use of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Memphis and Learfield IMG College. The preceding has been a Learfield IMG College presentation of the Tiger Sports Network.